Hey, it's Travis, and I'm with another vendor at the Air Power Vendor Expo 2022, Pinehurst, North Carolina. I happen to be here with some guys that I've known for a long time. I actually help represent their product within Air Power, so it's kind of cool to be here. Right to my right is the guy I deal with on a daily basis. This is Ryan Everard. And if you want to really get a good conversation between the two of us, you need to go to airpowerairwaves.com and check out the podcast we did. What was that? March, April, May last year in 2021. So it's a great podcast diving in depth to Adele Knits product line. To my left, I have a special guest. I have the owner of Adele Knits, this company with a rich history, and his name is Bruce Brown. Bruce?
Travis?
Nice to have you
Great
here.
to see you again.
We've met before.
Oh, yes.
And I toured your plant.
Right.
It was absolutely unbelievably sophisticated. The amount of strands of wire or of thread going everywhere, of textiles. I'd never been that deep into a textile business.
Well, we were glad to have you.
It's cool.
And been over to your office in High Point. What a new place.
You guys have a rich history too. How old is the company?
1970, so that puts us, 51 years?
I'm 50 years old and I was born in 1971. I know just how old that is. It's just slightly older than me.
That's right.
All right, so Ryan, I'm going to turn to you.
Okay.
You're my guy.
I'm your
You're
guy.
the one
always.
I deal with.
Yep.
For every account manager with Air Power is
That's
going
right.
to see you this next couple days.
Yep.
What products have we chosen to feature?
Well,
Have you chosen to feature while we're here?
Right now we've got the mainstay products for use in and around a paint shop. So anywhere where they're painting, powder coating, they're going to be using one of these products to clean surfaces, clean sealer, clean boots. And again, it's all specialized polyester lid-free products. A lot of the times the guys are going to see, or talk about rags. Those typically tend to be cotton products, whereas this is a polyester woven specialty
the old bag of bones box.
Yeah.
Where you just grab something to start wiping, like you're wiping up oil or something.
Exactly.
In the finishing business, it's a very different type. It's a very it's a high profile situation where you have to be very careful what you're using, because leaving a little bit of lint behind,
That's right.
leaving a little bit of this or that behind, or just moving dirt from one area to another is not helping. It's hindering.
Exactly.
And you don't figure that out until after the paint part is painted or powder coated, and you're like, oh, I got to rework that part.
Yep, a lot of this product line is kind of centered around keeping the environment in the paint shop clean and sterile. So that's why it's packaged the way it is. That's why it's lint-free. The finest little lint fibers can really ruin a job. So that's why a lot of this product is approved in most of the OEM plants globally. And because of those, tight testing accolades, it's kind of entrenched in a lot of other manufacturers.
Talk about these bad boys right here.
Yeah, so right here we've got two different types of tube wipers, again all polyester knit. One is a textured wiper that's typically used for sealer type wiping applications.
That's why they call it a tube wipe.
Yep. So two curled edges, so a lot of your open edges are contained or rolled in.
Okay.
And then we have a jersey knit or a smooth tube wiper, and a lot of the times it can be used for similar applications as the textured, but mainly it's used with solvent. So they'll either dip it in solvent or use a solvent
if you're
pump.
trying to wipe something up off the surface of a product or a substrate, this is going to grab.
That's going to grab.
Versus this is just going to move it around.
Yeah.
So this is a different function. This is a solvent on a clean substrate.
Exactly. Yeah.
You're trying to get a little bit of added oomph.
Yep. Yeah, this grit is going to kind of pull it off.
And then this one down here is
It's the same product. It's
kind of
jersey
in
knit
between.
wiper, but you've got different sizes. So different sizes for different applications, different price points.
those are about the same.
We kind of custom cater to whatever they're looking for.
Okay, so these were tube wipers.
Yep.
I'm going to move these off so they're not a distraction.
Yep.
Now we can talk about these.
Yeah, the blue one is a polished cloth. A lot of the times it's used in the finishing process. So, you know, when there's a little bit of rework involved, they'll use this to kind of clean some of that surface particulate off. It's used a lot in buffing applications.
Okay.
And, you know, in some cases it's used in general cleaning too.
All right. Very soft, almost feels like that terry cloth. Almost,
yeah,
you know,
lots of uses for that product.
Yep. But this is not something that is lint free.
No.
But it is something that is definitely going to reduce that amount.
From
your traditional sources.
Exactly. It does have sewn edges, so it's a very clean product.
Okay.
And of course it's laundered through our manufacturing process to remove different
Let's
types
move to
of
this
surfactants. And this is a flat cut wiper. So this is kind of the OG. Remember in the podcast we were talking about the first wiper we made. It's knitted with premium polyester, continuous filament. And it's got open edges, but because of its manufacturing process, it's a very clean wiper that's approved for clean rooms.
All right, now Bruce has lifted up something over here that I'm glad he put up here.
Yep.
Ron?
So this is our polyester knitted tack cloth. It's knitted with our patented honeycomb design. And it's used for all surface prep in all industries. So whether it's standard paint or powder coat, they're going to use this product on the surface before painting or priming.
Do you have different levels of tack?
We do. We have different levels and different sizes. So this example is 18-inch. We also make a 12-inch and a 9-inch.
Okay.
And in terms of tackiness or stickiness, we have an ultralight, light, medium, heavy, and extra heavy.
All right, perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. All right, well, guys, you're based out of North Carolina. You're not actually far from the High Point facility.
No, we're not.
You're Winston-Salem?
Winston-Salem.
Winston-Salem, that's right.
And all of our products are made right there in Winston-Salem.
Right there in Winston-Salem, right there in the heart of the USA. We like that too. All right, guys. Thank you, Ryan.
Thanks, Travis.
Thank you,
As
Bruce.
always, thank you.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
All right, on to the next booth.